Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Today, former SEC Regional Director Mark Bagel tweeted these insightful observations. And in this post addressing it, ex-SEC Director believes it's legitimate for Judge Tours to permanently lock Ripple's XRP escrow accounts, etc. Furthermore, that is not what this piece should have been titled. Considering the circumstances, someone was describing to them their ideal world, and he responded, "Yeah, that might be kind of reasonable." He is emphatically not predicting that outcome. However, this is a major development. And now, today's most memorable phrase comes courtesy of Mark Fecal. Whether or not Ripple violated Section 5, the SEC has the better legal position, but for several reasons, I believe Ripple is more likely to win the case, with Darth Vader himself predicting Ripple's victory. And I don't mean it with any disrespect. But he typically agrees with the SEC on cryptocurrencies, right? He's not some weird moon-obsessed kid. He has a negative outlook towards cryptography. He has a deep respect for the SEC, for which he has served as a regional director and against which he has won in the Supreme Court. Clearly, he is an expert in the field. And he's predicting that the next wave will prevail. Alternatively, the case's effects could be mitigated. Now I told Mark the truth, "Look, I'm getting ready to record a video. Please elaborate on your justification." He agreed with your assessment, but why? Listen, he continued, "I think the SEC is delayed and unpredictable in its crypto response in and out of this litigation, so not just Ripple, but simply overall, its treatment of the Hinman matter, the speech, and associated discovery battles. Furthermore, the judge or jury may decide against the SEC because the subject at hand is unique. What the judge decides in summary judgment this week doesn't mean much at all at this stage. However, this is a major development leading up to that time. Someone who doesn't like crypto and especially doesn't like XRP. They are simply stating the obvious. We've made the calls, attended the hearings, and implemented the changes. Furthermore, I believe the majority of us agree with his assertion. Also, it's refreshing to find an expert whose perspective aligns so closely with our own. In the United States, the fight over cryptocurrency trade is fierce right now. Binance and Coinbase are visible. They are obviously aiming to dominate this market. Moreover, I believe the decision in this XRP case will signal the SEC how aggressive they can be because, let's be honest, Gary Gensler is probably running out of time here, as he becomes SEC chairman, to bring this space into compliance. You can hear him say things like, "Well, we need new authorities from Congress to go ahead and regulate the space that they happen," in the original interviews. There's only so much time he has. And I think this Ripple case will show him how much authority he truly has with these ideals, this library coin, in the crypto marketplace. Nance billion-dollar enterprises has created the base for the Ripple cryptocurrency. I'll tell you whether we win, lose, or draw, if you shoot at the king, you better not miss. What the SEC can expect from Coinbase and Binance will become clear after the Ripple decision, in my opinion. A controlled environment is something everyone desires. If our motivation is financial, like crypto enthusiasts, we will always be resistant to government oversight. But this is the largest domino to fall in getting us so close to having that happen, and I think it's crucial if you want the big money to come in and if you want the space to be regulated. The Coinbase litigation has already gone on for longer than I expected. It all makes sense. We'll have to wait and watch what Ripple does. From there, I believe they will be able to complete the remaining tasks and be prepared for a great 2024 release. There will be new norms and expectations for the crypto businesses. No special regulations, please. Please just lay down the guidelines. Someone on Twitter has recently learned, "Teddy, in your tweets, you seem to be more critical of Ripple/XRP than in your videos on YouTube." If you watch my YouTube videos, you'll see that I put a lot of thought into what I say and whether or not my presentation of a topic is balanced. My ideas regarding the UNL structure and how it affects things in the long run come out more passionately and freely on Twitter, where I often just shoot stuff out at people like David Schwartz. David thinks that as long as we have a small number of validators, consensus will ensure that payments settle in a trustless way, and I don't disagree with that. When I cast my ballot, I try to think of the big picture. There's this one factor where one person is convinced that micropayments are the wave of the future while another person, DeFi, is less convinced. Therefore, we are not provided with the capabilities of a full-fledged smart contract, such as hooks, codies, etc. Therefore, this is only my opinion. Experts like David Schwartz and Matt Hamilton will tell me I'm incorrect. But I just think it would be better if there was a more democratic voting process there, and if we had more DeFi-type stuff and light smart contract capabilities instead of putting everything on Coil, and micropayments and Coil blogs. And I believe a more democratic voting of all that would be better for XRP, in the long run, but I'm more likely to speak about that on Twitter because I'm just, rambling on my opinions. The top blockchain coders in the world are telling me I'm incorrect, and I have a hard time expressing it on YouTube. For this reason, you won't encounter quite as much of the kind of mindless wandering that you might expect to find out here. Perhaps from an investor's perspective, it's not all that crucial. Even now, XRP is a valuable asset on a global scale. It is effective in its intended purpose. Not everything I say on Twitter or elsewhere needs to be repeated here on my YouTube channel. And that's the only reason that spot of variation exists at all. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Finally, as always, I'd appreciate a like and a subscription. See you later, bye.